Welcome back, class. Today's video will be a little different from the first one since I will be pausing the video from time to time for us to discuss the different topics. I want to start out by showing you a picture of one of my teaching heroes. This is Dr. Harry Wong and his wife. Dr. Wong is considered to be one of the greatest teachers ever. Why? Because he always tried to find out how students wanted to learn. What were the most interesting and most effective ways to teach them? He once sent out a survey to hundreds of teachers around the country. He wanted them to ask their students what the students most wanted to know right away in school. And here are the main answers he got back. Am I in the right room? Where am I supposed to sit? What are the rules in this classroom? What will I be doing this year? How will I be graded? Who is the teacher as a person? And will the teacher treat me as a human being? Answering these questions for you is our goal for today. I'm going to pause the video now as I pass out the class syllabus. We have already learned the first two items on this list. You know you're in the right room and you know where you're supposed to sit. So let's learn the rules of this class. First rule, follow directions the first time they are given. This has to do with time. The next three are going to have to do with concentration. Those rules are stay silent unless given permission to speak, stay in your seat unless given permission to get up, and keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Again, rule 1 has to do with time. Rules 2, 3, and 4 have to do with concentration. And the last one has to do with environment. It's the most important rule of all, and that is show respect at all times to all people. I'm going to pause the video again for us to discuss these rules. Next, I want to talk about what you'll be doing this year. First, you'll be learning to understand, speak, read, and write the French language. Next, you'll be learning about French culture. Next, you'll be learning French history. Next, you'll be learning some French songs. And finally, you'll be learning some French stories. In other words, you will be learning French. That's the whole reason we are here. I'm going to pause the video as we talk about these things for a moment. Next, I want to talk about how you'll be graded. The first thing to know is that you will be graded by what you earn. I don't give grades, you earn them. I tell you very clearly on the front end how to earn your grades, and you either do the work or you don't. I hope you'll do it, and I know you will. Now, I also grade on the school grading scale. Specifically to this class, 10% of your grade comes from preparation. 15% of your grade comes from your classwork. 15% of your grade comes from your homework. Quizzes count for 20% of your grade. And tests count for 40% of your grade. Again, I'm going to pause the video as we talk about these things. Next, who is the teacher as a person? Hopefully, I covered this in depth on the first day when we got to know each other, but I'll be glad to take some more questions now from you as I pause the video. The last thing we're going to talk about is, will the teacher treat me as a human being? The answer is yes. I will treat you with respect, because I believe to get respect, you must first give it. And this all leads to our goal of learning French. Well, guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for participating in the class discussion. And I'll be signing off now. Au revoir.